Hey everyone, I'm Big John and welcome to another episode of the DIS Ability Show. Alright, this week I want to talk to you about some mobile ordering tips. Now start by looking at the menu using your My Disney Experience app, depending on what parks you're in and where you want to go to eat if you don't want to sit at a table service restaurant. Pick the time that you want to eat. For some of the most popular quick service locations, you might not get the time you want, so plan ahead and order early depending on how crowded the parks are. But here's an important tip. Don't be late, because if you miss your order time by like a minute, they will cancel your order. So plan to be there like 10 minutes early. Also, when you get there, you can do what we do, which is divide and conquer, which is one person from your party, he scouts out a table while the others pick up the order. That way, you find the perfect place to eat and get your food without any hassle. So anyway, that's my tip. As always, if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, let me know in the comments and I'll make sure it gets into a future episode. And now it's time for this week's Top 5. Now, Disney Springs is the best place at Walt Disney World to do your shopping. And there are so many places to shop there because it is full of 100% variety with a touch of Disney. So this week, we're going to cover my top 5 Disney Springs stores. Number 5, the Marketplace Co-op. Now, this shop is like a whole bunch of other shops into one, because as it is divided and walled off into many different sections. One of them being some retro Disney stuff, which of course I love. Another one being like apparel and whatnot, and another one being like paintings of Disney movies and attractions, which you gotta be rich to buy, being honest with you. And it's co-op because it is co-occupied by many different people and they cooperate together, which is what I love. Number 4, the M&M store. Now, of course, Mars Candy is a huge sponsor of Disney, especially during the Halloween parties. And they have this thing where you can have custom-made M&Ms with a picture on it. We tried this a couple years ago using the Big John Network logo. Didn't quite work, but at least I got some real tasty M&Ms. So there's always an upside to every situation. Number 3, the Ron Jon Surf Shop. Now, I was first introduced to the amazing world of Ron Jon back in 2013 at Cocoa Beach. And a few years later, they decided to open a location at Disney Springs, which I think is perfect because Ron Jon is perhaps one of my favorite places to get my Hawaiian shirts. Not this one, of course, because this is Disney Electrical Parade. But yeah. So it has a lot of great shirts. And it's just a nice beachside feeling and atmosphere in there. Number 2, Days of Christmas. Now, this is Disney Springs Christmas store. It's open year-round. And when you walk in there, it smells like peppermint, which is what I love. And when you walk in there, it's like nonstop Christmas. There's Christmas music. There's ornaments. Some Hanukkah stuff. But you can't just help but get into the spirit when you walk into that store. It's impossible to not. And my number one favorite store at Disney Springs, and I'm sure this might be a little cliche because it's everyone's favorite store at Disney Springs, World of Disney. Now, at one point, it was the largest Disney character store in the world. Now it's the largest Disney character store in the country. Thanks a lot, China. Just kidding. I love you guys. It's like a Disney version of Walmart. Except they don't have any food and refrigerators. They have everything. Toys, apparel, stuff for the house. If there are stuff there that you can't find anywhere else. So if you want to find some amazing goods at Disney Springs, you can find them at World of Disney. So anyway, let me know in the comments what your favorite store is at Disney Springs. And now it is time for DIS or DAT. Who doesn't love a parade? Am I right? And Disney is at top-notch level when it comes to parades. And both the East Coast and the West Coast have great parades to offer. On one side, at Walt Disney World in the Magic Kingdom, they have the Festival of Fantasy Parade. This parade mostly features characters from Fantasyland, although my favorite part of the parade, the Brave section, has yet to return. With the rest of the parade, which I'm still mad about. But of course, what everyone looks forward to seeing in this parade is the fire-breathing Maleficent Dragon. And yes, it is breathing fire again. I know Disney toned down on the whole fire-breathing stuff since the Maleficent Dragon, or Murphy Dragon as they call it, at Fantasmic at Disneyland had a bit of an accident. Which happened the night after we saw it. Now, on the other side, at Disneyland, they have the Magic Happens Parade, which at the moment is my most popular video this year, which is awesome. They run this parade twice a day, once down Main Street, USA, and later in the day going up Main Street, USA. And we were very lucky to see it on our last Disneyland day. We really were. And the song in the parade, which was written and recorded by internet sensation Todrick Hall. The song, in my opinion, is better than the music for Festival of Fantasy, especially the ending section where the song is changed up a bit. If you just believe. And especially the ending section with all the fairy tale characters. And perhaps the very best float in the parade, in my opinion, is Merlin and Arthur and the Sword in the Stone. Because while all the other floats are for movies that everyone knows, Sword in the Stone, people might not know, but that's why they put it in. So that people are like, Mommy, why is that guy with a beard dancing? So anyway, let me know in the comments which parade is your favorite. DIS, Festival of Fantasy, or DAT, Magic Happens. So, Disney in California has shown some test footage. They were testing a free-roaming Baby Groot animatronic. Now, Disney has been working on free-roaming animatronics for years. Some people may not remember Lucky the Dinosaur, which was a free-roaming animatronic that people used to see roaming around Dinoland USA at Animal Kingdom. It originally came from Hong Kong. And a lot of people don't remember the Muppet Mobile Labs at Epcot, where Dr. Bunsen, Honeydew, and Beaker would ride around on some sort of like cart thing to do some experiments. And not too long ago, they were testing R2-D2 at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. So, Free roaming animatronics are a rare treat, but here's hoping that with this new Baby Groot animatronic free roaming, that people love it, and more importantly, no one steps on him. Because, for those of you who don't know, when they were showing off some droids that were supposed to be in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, a kid kicked one of them. So, here's hoping no one kicks or steps on Baby Groot. So anyway, that's our show. As always, if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, let me know in the comments. I'll make sure it gets to a future episode. For this week's shoutouts, make sure you guys check out Pete Carney over at Adventures by Carney. He has been doing these really funny videos of Ted Lasso Goes to Disney, where he dresses up as that Ted Lasso character and goes on attractions. He is so hilarious. Also, make sure you guys check out Ear to Ear Magic. He does amazing live streams from the parks each and every week. Make sure you check him out. Also, make sure you guys check out the Tim Tracker. He's been keeping himself busy with 2 kids now. He does great vlogs every day from both at home and in the park, so definitely check him out. Also, make sure you guys check out Ron on the Go. He does amazing live streams from the parks all the time, so definitely check him out as well. For the latest Disney news and gossip, make sure you guys check out WDW Magazine. If you haven't subscribed here yet to the Big John Network, what in the Walt Disney World are you waiting for? And ding the bell for notifications so you never miss a second of the fun. And until next time, may the mouse be with you.